Hello Internet, Stabby Brit here. I thought I would share with you all what myself and my partner get up to when we have a free time together. Behold, Kekistan. So, I'd hoped to do some of the live stream nonsense on this. That's a horse, sorry. Didn't realise what that was. But if we're ever going to do live stream nonsense on here, we need a video to introduce what's been done so far. So this video is basically to go over what we got up to when we decided to start this creative project. We started with Castle Kekistan, which I'm fairly pleased with, to be honest. Had a lot of fun building that. And then we have our wall system here. The inner wall, which is going to become the noble quarters. You can see we've got some glowstone lanterns in the ground, but just last night we came up with a much better lighting system. These are the sea lanterns. Much more fun. And then we have... not sure what this is going to be yet. We spent a lot of time terraforming this hill. Just to build some towers, add some walls. And as you can see, we're in the process of building houses and farms and things. And then we have a wizard's tower, which was left mostly complete, but still needs more work. So I think that's a good rundown of what we have in Kekistan so far. And unfortunately, I've just got a lot of repetitive building to do. Oh, yeah, the door's missing. Someone very kindly broke my door. Very kind of them. Right, do I have this on the right level? Yes, I think I do. I had a plan for what was going to go into this allotment, and I have completely forgotten it. Oh well. Might as well keep going. Yeah, so aside from this house, the only other buildings we've got... only other small buildings. There's something under the gatehouse there. Not sure what that's going to be yet. I'm not sure I like that wooden ceiling. Might change that to nether brick to match everything else. We have a stable built. And I think this was the barracks. I didn't actually build this. It just appeared while I was building walls. Oh well, let's throw down some houses. That's a nice way to spend one's time. How do I quick clear my inventory? There we go. Let's see, I'm going to need some spruce, some more spruce, probably some oak. Dark wood, that's always good. Where's glass? Where's glass when it's at home? I'll do for the time being, I think. Oh, cobble. Very important building material when building houses. Yes, Minecraft creative mode is relaxing. Normally, obviously, play on survival and try and build fancy things in survival mode, but... well, if you play on survival, creepers have a tendency to turn up and blow your shit to pieces. And that gets tiresome after a while. Sometimes you just want to be able to build huge, fancy structures. I do not know. Why are you here? I'm here because it's... what time is it for me? Yeah, it's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting a lot of background noise on my end. Let's just try... for some reason the music is still really loud. Even though it's only at 25%. There we go, that seems better. So yes, you've apparently rocked up at 5 in the morning to watch me build houses. Although if you do have any ideas of what can fill in the rest of the plots, feel free to share them. Somewhere here we want a market. I was thinking maybe here, opposite the Wizard Tower. And I think an auditorium. I'm not sure where that's going to go. There was a plan for an auditorium or an opera house or something like that, but that kind of got converted into the Wizard's Tower. As one does. It's one of the fun things of Minecraft, especially when you've got other people around, is that ideas change, usually halfway through the build process. Helps if I don't punch out the wrong wall. There we are. That's probably too high, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not exactly sure how I want the buildings to look yet, so... Oh, there we go. Take a page from pre-generated buildings, and that's probably too high, isn't it? Yes, that is. I don't remember how to creative. Yeah, I think I like that more. Crap. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's gonna... Not sure what I'm gonna do on the back wall yet. That's... Wrong steps. Just get rid of those, because I'll use them by mistake if I don't get rid of them. And let's try from here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like that either. I don't think I like them jutting up against the walls. But I am not tearing down the whole fucking house over that. Yeah, I can live with it. For some reason, and I do not understand this, I find building the houses more repetitive than building the walls. And as you can see, the walls are amazingly repetitive. It's probably some interesting insight as to how my brain works. And, oh, half blocks. What's been quite fun for me is it has been a while since I've played Minecraft. So a whole new set of blocks and things were added in. I think the I've not actually been to the Nether in this version, but that's one of the changes to look forward to. Oh, no, no. No, can't have that. Nope, time to demolish the entire back of the building. Okay, let's fix this. Oh, that's going to change the window thickness as well, isn't it? Huzzah. There we go. That works. There we are. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right with that building because it might jut up to the ramparts, but I don't like the fact it connects to the logs I've got on the crenellations. That's the word. Don't like it connecting to the crenellations. Although this does mean I might be able to put a window on the back here. Yeah, why not? Is that... Oh, well done me. I forgot the bloody logs on this corner. There we are. I'm kind of impressed, really, because with Minecraft, I'm a creature of habit. Pretty much every time I play the game, I play it the same way. And I have managed to resist, up until now, resist using logs to build. I usually really like using logs on absolutely everything. Let's see. Let's put some torches around. Just to light up the inside of this building. There we are. Because I think the end goal was eventually this will be played as an adventure map or a survival map. Let's stick with the spruce theme. There we are. And I've put the windows in here, and I think originally I was just going to have two houses linked together. Whoops. Completely forgot what I was going to do with this plot. I don't know yet. We've only got around to putting up one Kekistani flag, which you might have missed. But there we go. High-speed flying, which was over here. And this quartz thing is marking out the boundaries of a future wall. The long-term plan is we've kind of stopped building walls for the time being because we just... Why can't I fly? There we go. We've stopped building walls because we basically just built these huge empty areas and not done anything with them. This was a huge terraforming project. It was quite satisfying once it was done, actually. Yes, I was pleased with that flag. Oh, yes, I've got an idea. I am going to... Let's see. Needs to come out one more. Now, is this a horrible idea? Because that's blocking off the window. It's probably a horrible idea. Yeah, okay. Let's not do that. Let's, there we are. And where is the, fence posts? Ah! I cannot place fence posts. There we go. And let's see. We will... Actually, we can go right up to the edge, can't we? We'll build a little garden. Just need a way into it. Gonna have to knock something out, aren't I? Ah, screw it. We'll, Alright, that's a bit too low as well. Okay, more terraforming. Terraforming never ends. I think that'll look a bit better. So... Yes, I think that'll work. Wrong logs. There we are. Let's see. Cobble half slabs. And into the door. Right. Still a bit... Oh, I've... Damn it. Missed things. I'm not sure what's going on with the gardens yet. There is a bit of a garden here, which just has some blue and pink plants. I don't know whether these half slabs are going to stay or not. Maybe they will. I don't know how many of these houses are having gardens either. I didn't plan for this one to have a garden originally. Tell you what, I think it might look better if... Yes, it's a public garden. For all you know, it's owned by someone. Oh. Let's bring it out one more. Is that too much? Yeah, that might be too much because plants won't grow under that. Speaking of plants. Oh. Tulips, are they new? Let's try that. Let's, Oh, it's, Oh, that works. That'll do for the time being, I think. We can come back and change it. Now... There was meant to be something here, but I don't remember what it was, so I will move on. What else can I fill in safely? Walls of cacti. That might be part of the next build project. I kind of want to build a cannon or something. A TNT cannon up here. I was testing the bow and arrow actually, and from the tower you can fire arrows clean over the village, which I thought was quite cool. It's if this does get turned into an adventure map, then holding the high ground is potentially devastating. The only problem is the arrows are so slow that they're very easy to dodge from that range. But a TNT cannon, now that would be more fun. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of the tulips. Oh, we've got a problem here. Dispensers. I haven't really used them, to be honest. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's get rid of this lamppost. Oh, that sounds kind of fun. I kind of like the idea of arrow traps. I always like the TNT cannons where you basically build a water trough, and if you time it right, you can drop a load of TNT into them, and you have one block of TNT on a half slab, and the huge collection of TNT will essentially fall into the trough on top of one another, and launch the second TNT however far. You can make some truly spectacular TNT weapons. It's great fun. Oh, this worked out well. Except, where is the door? Okay, let's try that again. There we are. Oh. Now I can leave that. There's room for another building. Right, let's see. Why am I a savage? Okay, I think because of that... Can I get rid of that? Is that gonna... Does that look better or worse? I do not know. Wrong way. Does that work? Oh. No, hang on. Not happy with that. Don't like the rooftop right against the flat like that. Oh, hang on. Solution. Oak planks. Did I put a floor in the other building? Let's just check. I may have forgotten. Nope. Fine. Thought I forgot to put the floor in. The number of times builds have been ruined because I have forgotten. I have forgotten where the hell I was putting the floor level. I had a disaster like that with the Wizard's Tower, in fact, where once upon a time it was going to be an opera house or something like that, so I built a stage. And then the taller tower got attached to it. And that led to confusion as to where the floor level is. I just haven't had the heart to tear the whole thing up and start again yet. Right, so if I do... Well done, mate. Is that high enough to be a floor? Yeah, I think that'll do. 1, 2... Yep, that's normally the right height. There. Now, I might have to put another ring of cobblestone, although this is going to get really dull looking. Well done, mate. Yeah, this is just going to be a solid wall of spruce, isn't it? And that's not the most attractive building ever conceived. Oh, god damn it. Here we are. Not sure I'm liking that. Is this going to look a bit daft? There we go, that's better. And bigger windows all round. No, that's not the right way around. That's not the way... Fine. Is that a question to me or Link Z? Because if it's to me, I'm not sure what it is you're saying. A small salt mine. That is a good point. Kekistan would not be complete without a salt mine, would it? We can have a... There's bone blocks now, isn't there? I'm sure I saw bone blocks somewhere. Is that it? No, that's snow. That's wool. Oh! Yeah. Bone blocks. We can just, you know, claim that salt, I suppose. That is just a little bit weird. There is something mildly off-putting about that. I don't know what it is. Minecraft is one of the creepiest games I've ever played. The amount of time I've spent on survival mode, just like living in mortal terror of spider sounds coming from somewhere beyond the walls. The spiders have always creeped me the hell out on this game. I'm not sure how I want to do the windows here. I don't really like windows down to floor level like that. Did I get rid of... I got rid of the spruce, didn't I? And I've forgotten where it is. There we go. Just a little skylight window. And then up here, more or less copy what I did down there. Except it's going to be slightly different, isn't it? Because don't need the door. That looks a bit lopsided to me. Not sure I like it. That could work. A sunroof. Possibly. I'm just thinking about... I'm not sure if I want to do anything too outlandish with the basic houses. Fancy rooftops and things tend to get reserved for fancy buildings. Although I think this is already becoming a little bit fancy on its own, isn't it? Where are we? There we are. What, you mean the one with no friends and no social life? Yeah, I suppose I do. Certainly live like him. Let's try this, because I'm not sure I like the cobble on the upper floor like that. Yes, I can live with that. My other half won't. He will come on and say, "What have you done? That's ugly, that's hideous. I hate logs." To which I'll reply, "Fuck you, I built it, it's here now. It's permanent." Oh god, that reminds me. No. Fuck you, you're not putting a lantern there. Like this as well, actually. I put murder holes in the gatehouse. I insist on our Minecraft castle having as realistic defences as possible. Let's see. Because we do have... Oh, no, actually. Aha, an idea. We could... let's make it out of oak. No, that's not right. No, actually, no, this is a terrible idea. I was thinking a balcony, but no, that's awful. Let's not do that. No, they don't have switches. They're just wooden. Can be open and closed with these. I think some redstone nonsense will be added in later on. As we keep going. We were discussing possible redstone contraptions. I like secret doors, personally. I think the castle will get a secret door, because the inside hasn't been decorated at all at this stage. And that was always my pet project. Last time we played in survival mode, we basically converted a village, and I built huge 3x3 piston doors and things like that for the bank. I haven't done any redstone in ages. Maybe I should. I always enjoyed that. I like building like, how best to describe it? It's sort of like an LED display. Yeah, I think that's sort of what we're going for. We had a vague... I'm not sure if we have a story yet, but there's sort of a story that emerges as you build. I mean, the layout of the town itself sort of has a story. I mean, you have the castle, and most of this wall is topped, as you can see, with flags and towers, and then as you get out towards the Wizard's Tower in this district, you've more got the Bear Top Towers. I think little things like that do sort of add a bit of character to the place, and it's a good way to vary things without having to radically change anything. Let's just... No, keep trying. I'm normally good at this. I'm normally trying to do shit like this in survival mode, which is a nightmare. The number of times I've died falling off scaffolding is ridiculous. Dirt blocks have killed me more times than anything else in this game. Here we are, and half slabs. I'm guessing the design for the lamps was probably stolen off what's his name, Shin, something like that. We tend to watch other YouTubers for inspiration. Let's get inside. All the memes are coming out today. Splendid. There we are. I've forgotten to put a front door on this, didn't I? Let's have an oak door. There we are. I think that... Yeah, I'm happy with that. Couple of buildings overlooking the park. Possibly need some more lamps. Let's see. The brothel? I don't know yet. I'm sure there will be one. There's always a tavern or something. Where is the... There it is, dark oak. And sea lanterns. Do I hang them off the house or... No, actually, I'll build one here. I am 90% sure that design was stolen, but I don't care. It's half the fun of this game, stealing other people's ideas and claiming them as your own. No, that's not what I wanted. There we are. Mine are tidy up. Let's see. Got a couple of houses here. This is now looking a bit more presentable. Let's have a look in here, because let's see. Let's try jungle, because jungle would get used a lot in this build. It's good enough for now, I suppose. Right, yes, this stage needs to go, because this is not a theatre anymore. I saw something on, speaking of America, saw something on Facebook that made me chuckle. Someone, crying about how the Confederates weren't Americans, they were traitors. And as a Brit, my automatic response was, you're not Americans, you're traitors to the British Crown. How dare you declare independence? Where would you ever get enough obsidian for a tavern? That's absurd. Actually, where the hell would you get enough obsidian for... Not obsidian. Prismarine. Where would you get enough prismarine for this wizard's tower? But then again, they are wizards, aren't they? They have access to powerful spells like World Edit. I don't remember those lanterns being there. Oh well, stealth changes being made in my absence. Screw the floor for the time being. This is what has to change. Cock. Stop punching the stone. Stop punching the dark prismarine. That's even worse. Yes, I know about the obsidian trick. Use troughs of water in redstone. That was one of like the first big builds I did way back in the beta. I basically built an obsidian rectangle, to be honest. I remember that because I remember working on it. I built a nether portal and I was building it, and it was back when there were loads of riots going on in London and Liverpool. And I remember, because I was basically playing Minecraft listening to the news. And my sister was at work at the time, so I was just like mildly panicking, listening to all this shit going down and thinking, dear God, I really hope she gets home safely. There we are. Now that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. I think, to be honest, France has the worst riots now. I saw stuff about French Antifa throwing Molotov cocktails at police officers and basically laughing as they burned. The situation in France fucking terrifies me. I really hope Le Pen wins. I really do. Because Macron is just going to be more of the fucking same. Let's go from that corner. There we go. I think we find out today, don't we? I've not been keeping as close an eye as I should. Is that right? Have I? No. There, that's right. And I will just pop a... there we go. Yeah, I tried to watch Sargon's live stream about the email leaks, but it was kind of slow and they didn't have any information. So, I tuned out. But what I did watch was a bit concerning, I have to admit. It certainly didn't do anything to change my mind that Macron is very much the establishment. A vote for Macron is definitely a vote for more of the same. But I'm hopeful we'll get rid of him. I'm hopeful France will make the correct decision and kick out the globalists, just like America did. Just like, hopefully, Britain will do with the Tories. And that's the other thing. I cannot watch anything Sargon does about British politics anymore because unless I am missing something, it seems to me like he made the Tories are your enemy video. He's been opposed to the Tories fucking over the country for their own gains. And yet, he seems determined that he should be attacking the Labour Party, which is the only party that could possibly unseat the Tories. And it's like, surely, whatever problems you have with the Labour Party, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and you should stop fucking attacking them. And I just know now that sooner or later, armies of Sargon supporters are going to descend on this. And I will get huge downvotes and flack and shit on social media and so on and so forth. They are a bit. I don't know, maybe Sargon genuinely thinks that the Labour Party has too many Marxists and socialists. Although, I don't think socialism is a bad thing, but maybe he thinks they've got too many Marxists and social justice warriors, so he would rather the Tories destroy the country and turn us into a third world nation than have social justice warriors in power. I don't know. I just think he's I just think he's a fucking idiot on this count. I think secretly Sargon hates any form of socialism. I think he's a closet capitalist. And that is not a commonly held British position. Listen, I do agree they definitely have a problem with Marxists and communists. I mean, I fucking cringed when Corbyn gave his speech after, when the general election was called. The guy who was speaking before Corbyn came on, you could make a fucking drinking game out of the number of times he said comrades. And I'm like, please, for the love of God, stop calling people comrades. Do you have no fucking clue what kind of connotations that carries? As a socialist myself, I disagree with the idea that socialism is inherently a bad thing. Like any ideology, it's a bad thing when it's done poorly. But I think things like, the NHS, the welfare state, the idea of minimum wage, all of these socialist ideas work. I mean, British socialism worked really well for about 50, 60, 70 years. And then the Tories started fucking it over. Then people come in and say, oh, well, we're going to get all these private businesses involved, and we're going to make sure that our rich mates can make money off national services. And we're going to privatise everything and make sure that private companies don't take the blame for their own mistakes. We blame it on the public sector. And now we get to say that obviously socialism doesn't work because we've sabotaged socialism, therefore it's socialism's fault that it didn't work. I'm pretty sure the vast majority of people, yeah, they might not want absolute unchecked socialism. I don't think I want unchecked socialism, to be honest. I think that's a utopian ideal which cannot work yet. But they certainly do like socialist policies. There we are. No idea what's going on to these floors yet, but we have floors. That's what matters. Yeah, I think Sargon probably is a capitalist. I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a capitalist. I just think capitalism, it really fucking needs... To be honest, it needs socialism. Venezuela fucked up in all kinds of ways. I mean, Venezuela had huge amounts of oil that they basically gave away for free, and they... I don't understand why. They could have put taxes on their fuel and given people, like, you know, petrol and diesel and whatever, at rates well below what every other country pays, even with huge tax, you know, even with relatively huge amounts of tax on it, and people would have been happy. I remember actually, God, when was it? Don't remember when, but reading something where someone from Venezuela says, you know, I would have been happy to, you know, to be quite happy to pay more money for fuel if it meant it propped up the social welfare programs. Why is there snow in here? Well, what did I just punch out? Did I just punch out wood? Yes. Why was there snow in here? Can snow fall through glass? We're not above the clouds. It's weird. Right. Oh dear. Entertainment is apparently under fire. Thankfully, that's not a big problem where I live. Generally speaking, England doesn't have many problems with gun crime, although it does exist. Which is a message for any of those anti-gun people of, oh, we need to regulate guns and that will keep everybody safe. No. I assure you, a lot of criminals in this country gain access to illegal firearms. Firearms that nobody in this country is meant to be able to own. Banning guns does not work. There we are. As you can see, this was meant to be an auditorium at one point. Don't know what's happening to it now. Oh, we've missed a bit of the decoration off. How did that happen? That was too far. There we are. Probably need a door on this. Yes, that does seem to be the part which legislators don't understand. People who break the law don't care what the law is. They are breaking it. Let's see. Well, I've patched up the Wizard's Tower a bit. Was there any, Oh! There is. I just remembered. There's, we've got a way down, but there's no way up. There's no way, up to the roof of these towers yet. That's what I'm looking for. Trapdoors. Wrong tab. Let's go with this. Up we go. Don't have the right wood. Of course I don't. There. And don't have any torches. There. That'll do. I originally wanted a roof on this, but I do kind of like it open top. I thought a roof might be a cool idea, though. I also like the little murder holes we've got here. Not sure about that bridge. That might have to go. Right. Oh, yes. I need to do the same thing here. Up we go. More guns than people in Texas. That sounds like a friendly, welcoming place to visit, doesn't it? Pretty sure Texas is a place with stand your ground laws, which would explain why why it has such a low crime rate. Let's be honest, it's very hard to commit crime when you're dead. That might be something interesting to look at, actually. Look at the rate of fatalities. Is that right? Am I putting this... Nah, that's too low. Too high, rather. Yes, that's... There. Get it right in the end. I personally say the stereotype of Texas is a cowboy with 2 revolvers. Or possibly a machine gun. Let's put a skylight in here. Do the furniture later. There we are. Nice little building. I did ask what the stereotypical Texan is, and I'm telling you, as a Brit, what I think of when people say Texas. It's either that or people who marry their cousins, although I think that might be a little more to the east. Oh, look at that. Great. The fucking biome changes partway through the tree. Fantastic. I did not know there was a lantern there. When did that happen? I think maybe we need more trees. Nope. That's the one. There we go. Yeah, it's I've got to admit, my knowledge of America is a bit hodgepodge. I've been to various parts of it. Traveled to Chicago and went down to I do not remember what it was called. One of the central states. Traveled through Amish country. They are weird. No other way of saying it. I think the Amish are really weird. What am I looking for? Bone meal. Bone meal is... There it is. Aha! Fantastic. A huge tree. Is that too big? No, I don't think so. I think that provides some nice colour. And because it's so tall, it shouldn't interfere with whatever gets built here. Success. Let's try another one. You won't grow. Oh! That's why. Amish Mafia. What? That can't be a real thing, surely. Guess that does sound made up, I've got to say. Let's try an oak sapling. Now, of course, anyone who plays Minecraft knows that oak is a fucking pain in the arse. Cannabis. I don't really give a fuck. I don't understand why it's don't understand why there's such a big fuss over it. Okay, yeah, not happy with that. Let's try again. Redo from start. Crap. I don't see the point in making cannabis illegal. I mean, it's less harmful than fucking cigarettes, and if it's legal, it's taxable. Which is how I generally respond to most of these things. There we go. That worked. Right, where's the oak logs? Oh, we got little branches. But is it interfering with here? I think it is a little bit. we are. Let's just do a spot of tree sculpting. That is awfully square, isn't it? That looks better. Can always add a few more leaves on. As and when. And actually, while we're here, why don't we... Yes. Yes! This was an excellent idea. Oh, that was disappointing. Might have to manually add some flowers in. No, don't destroy the world. Okay, we'll keep that. That was the most successful one. I'm really pleased with that. Yes, I think this is starting to look really good. Oh, the huge mushrooms. I don't think we considered using them in this particular build. But there we go, it's a small thing. But we have 2 new buildings, some more trees, we've done a bit of tidying up. I think it's a fairly successful session. Long term, I don't know where this is going to go. I'm trying to remember what we had planned. I think maybe a docks is going to get built at some point, which could be fun, because this huge river is here. And there's also a river over here, which, again, I think... Yeah, I think the intention was to expand Kekistan by knocking through. Build this river, follow it all the way around, and eventually, probably somewhere around here, build a dock that connects to this naturally spawned village. Where are the villages? There they are. Wow, that road is just... This upsets me. Villages upset me because their roads spawn in just the most crappy fashion imaginable. Then they usually fall in the lake and... well, in the well and drown. Let's just try and stop them from doing that. Why can't I put... Why can't I put fences upside down? Weird. Oh well. There we are. Yes, tidying the village will be on the list. There we are. That's nice. And let's just raise the well up a bit, so it's easy to get water out of it. Damn it! Stop interfering! There we go. Oh! What's this? I don't remember this. Oh, must have been the other half. Does that mean... Did he loot the blacksmith? Surely not. Nope. That's not a bad blacksmith as blacksmiths go. Decent start. Should set this as the spawn point for the map, really. You just spawn in the village and what else have we got? Oh, look at that. Excellent. Sugarcane. Ah, floating island. Nope, nope. You will be dealt with. You are beyond the boundaries of acceptable dealing with. No, I'm leaving the village because I'll get upset. Yeah, stay away from that. Now, what is... I think there was going to be more on the Wizard's Tower. Another one of these sticky out platforms. I don't know. Maybe later. Okay, I think this has been a productive Minecraft session, as if any session of Minecraft can be productive. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm hoping to do some live streams where both of us are building together, because then not only do you get to see Kekistan grow twice as fast, you also get our glorious witty banter, which is usually usually just shouting at each other about how you're doing it wrong and fucking up the build. Right. So with that, I shall actually, this isn't my character. This isn't my character, so shall we have a laugh? Shall we Perfect. That will do. Let's try and hide him in a cave. There we go. He's gonna log in and have no fucking clue. Oh, I am such a dick. Alright. Oh, he's got a map. Yeah, alright. I'll leave it at that. It will amuse me. Oh, I cannot wait till he gets home from work. Right. That's me done. Until next time, Stabby Brit signing out. If the, there we go.